double feature, double feature. Coliseum, Coliseum. Gladiator, gladiator. Epic, epic. Rocky, rocky. Demise, demise. Tax credit, tax credit. Tried and true, tried and true. Sedan, sedan. Crossover, crossover. Hedge fund, hedge fund. Profile, profile. Lobbyist, lobbyist. It's Glicked Weekend, if you're up for it, an invitation to take in a double feature of two of the season's most anticipated movies, both of which opened yesterday. Wicked, John M. Chu's adaptation of the Broadway musical starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, and Gladiator 2, Ridley Scott's return to the Coliseum 24 years after his original epic. It's a rocky moment for electric vehicles, and President-elect Trump has signaled he'll likely pursue the demise of the federal EV tax credit. But car companies have a tried-and-true solution: make them bigger. Many of today's EVs are sedans and crossovers, but American car buyers love big SUVs and trucks. Cadillac, Hyundai, and Kia are all introducing new models with 3 rows of seats, designed mainly for families. Donald Trump will nominate Scott Bessent, a billionaire hedge fund manager who has defended Trump's proposed tariffs, to be his Treasury Secretary. Pam Bondi, who Donald Trump tapped last night for Attorney General, after former Representative Matt Gaetz dropped his bid, is arriving on the national stage with a smaller profile and less political baggage than Gaetz. Bondi began working as an assistant state attorney in the Tampa area in the 1990s, before becoming Florida's first female attorney general in 2011. She left that post in 2019 and became a lobbyist for a powerhouse Republican firm. While there, she represented major corporations and foreign governments with interests before the U.S. government. Navigate, navigate. Bridge, bridge. Divide, divide. Set aside, set aside. Session, session. Notch, notch. How to navigate a post-election Thanksgiving. Sometimes it can feel impossible to bridge a political divide, especially just after an election. That can make Thanksgiving with a politically mixed family a struggle. Even if you're not worried about politics, it can be worth taking a few seconds to prepare before talking with relatives you don't often see. Try, for example, to go beyond "how are you" and invite people to discuss the things they love. Stocks closed at all-time highs Tuesday, as investors appeared to set aside deep concern over what Trump's tariff plan will do to American companies, and instead cheered Israel's decision to accept a ceasefire in Lebanon. Equities extended gains into a 7th straight session, with the S&P 500 notching its 52nd record this year. Pull back, pull back. Diversity, diversity. Foster, foster. Inclusion, inclusion. Systematic, systematic. Racism, racism. initiative, initiative, equity, equity, grant, grant. Walmart pulled back from its diversity push. In June 2020, Walmart, like many other companies at the time, vowed to make changes to foster inclusion and address systematic racism. Now, the company is sending a different message. Walmart confirmed this week that it was rolling back several of its diversity initiatives. It will no longer use the terms DEI and Latinx. It will stop sharing data with a nonprofit that tracks LGBTQ policies, and it will not renew its racial equity grant program.